Larbage is sadly defined as to care, as first postulated by a crappy television cartoon. But since it will soon be added to the dictionary, I thought it should be expanded. Larbage is an increment of care, carrying the characteristics of metric measurements. It is divided by tenths, but being of New World origins, it maintains king or imperial rules. It can be considered or expressed as a fourth, a third, but oddly, not an eighth, because it will lose all locality. And we have not extracted the cause or distal cause of this dilemma. Prospectively, it is used to delineate compassion, yet sadly not to the nth. You cannot have a centilarbage of compassion, but you can have a smidgen or speck of larbage. It can be compounded. One can have 2 heaps of larbage, but you cannot have a kilo of larbage or a stone. But if you wanted to, you can have a ton, or a grand poobah of pure uncut Colombian red larbage, black label. Now that's some pure larbage. We are currently working on parameters, so in the near future you may retain both imperial and metric rule of measurement. So you may end up having a hectare and 2.4 acres of larbage at the same time. That is 2.47105 acres to be exact. NASA is working on charting such parameters now, with its latest rocket launch, but we are still awaiting the results of testing this theory. Larbage can also be used to measure temperature of care. Again, due to its nature, it can only be delineated in the Fahrenheit scale. Yet you will also never hear it measured in degree, but only value, unless done so in jest. It is hot, cold, frozen, boiling, magma, etc. Some have postulated plasmatic, but I have not yet to see a larbage in its plasmatic state or stasis, nor has someone ever plotted a graph or shown the math. So I leave that to the dreamers. We have tested it as an ether, yet its boiling point is still to be allocated. It has been compressed into a supersolid. In conclusion, larbage, a word made up by an imbecile, thrusted on the fabric of society, is now literally a measurement of care. And so we have evidence of its mass, volume, and density. Yet even so it cannot be metrically measured, although characteristically metric, and every effort in the halls of academia is being made to lend credibility to it on the world's stage. So larbage, it's not just a fancy way to hide the word fuck anymore. And no, I don't smoke weed.
May I mumble dog-faced with a banana patch?